All right. Time for some Yeat. It is December 19th. I'm officially on my vacation from work, so I'm out for the next 2.5 weeks or so, which is great. It's been a long fucking year. There's still stuff going on. Like, I'll probably I will eventually make a video about it. But I was like, I'm tired. You know? It's been a fucking year, so I was like, you know what? I just want something where I don't have to put in a lot of effort. I just want to kick back, relax, listen to music, watch the kitties run in the background. Still one of my favorite comments of all time was, I love your cat videos, but I don't know what's going on in the foreground. Been listening to Rebel by SD Kid. Like it. I like Rebel. Pretty fucking cool. You know, I made if you haven't watched, I made a top 50 most listened countdown for the year. Just the stuff that I've listened to the most. And I put in there a little hot take of, I think Rebel's better than I Am Music. I Am Music is such an odd album. And honestly, I didn't say this in my countdown. I meant to. I just forgot. The reason I got so many listens on Playboy Cardi, and the reason why Pop Out is my most listened to song, is because I listened to I Am Music over and over and over again that opening week to try and figure out what the fuck everyone was complaining about, because everyone was just shitting on that album so hard. And of course now people say, oh, album of the year and this and that, and it's like, I still don't, like, I never thought it was terrible, and I've never thought it's that great either. So I think Rebel's better than I Am Music. But Yeat, up to me, a lot of people say this is Yeat's best album. Now I guess I would probably be considered a new gen, right, for the Yeat fans, because I came in on Lifestyle, Afterlife, the album that has None I Changed. I like that one, and it's got like the X-ray of him. That one was my first listen, and then 2093 came out after that, and that's my favorite Yeat album. It's 2093, and then I think Lifestyle. I can never remember the name of this guy's fucking albums. The one with the house on fire and the horse running by. I wasn't into that one. It was fine, but like, I really didn't like the copy-paste style of the songs, where literally it's a 90-second song and then we're going to repeat literally the same beat, the same lyrics again. Like, okay. Anyway, so I don't really care for that one. Dangerous Summer was cool. I like that. I kind of look forward to a Dangerous Life. We'll see how that one turns out. So, yeah, Yeat. Kind of a hit and miss for me. I like Yeat overall. I listened to him actually more than I realized, because he was like I think he was number 11 on my top 50 of most listens. So I listen to Yeat pretty often, honestly. But I've never listened to Up to Me. Something that also fascinates me about this album is on 2093, and that album being about sobriety and battling all these voices in his head and stuff like that. There's a couple times he references, you know, I can't even listen to that music anymore. I can't even stand it. And I feel like he's referencing his older stuff. So I'm expecting something different. I'm not expecting anything lyrical. I have the lyrics up as I do, but like I pulled this up and I was just kind of glancing at it, and it was like, yeah, come on, let's go, come on. She'll pull up and come up. He's like, okay, yeah, this is, yeah, all right. That's what we're gonna get into lyrically. But really, just curious to see how it all sounds, you know, with enjoying Rebel and you know how people feel about Playboy Cardi. This whole rage thing is kind of fascinating to me, because there's some stuff that's cool, some stuff I like that's it feels like a little bit more complex on the production side. Some stuff I'm not into. I actually sat down and started recording a reaction to Rest in Bass by Che. I got through 4 songs and turned it off. Like, not my thing. Just too much of a blown out speaker sound. Anyway, so let's get into it. Oh, you know what? I have to actually have it up on Spotify. 56 minutes, 22 songs, a bunch of just 2.5 minute fucking bangers, basically, it looks like. A couple 3-minute songs, 5 minutes to end it up. So that's the epic of the album right there. First track's called Come On. Now I'm noticing Nobody X. Oh, Filthy's on there. Interesting. Oh, there's Benny X. Okay, so a bunch of different producers. So that's kind of cool too. I think in terms of preference when it comes to producers, like multiple or one, I tend to like it when somebody works with one producer, or at least the same couple producers. I don't know. It feels like things are more coherent that way. Who knows? I'm full of shit sometimes. Let's drop in. Track 1's called Come On. First time listening to Up to Me Gonna end the year. Well, there's one more reaction. I'm gonna do Vespertine, I think, next Friday by Bjork. I've never heard that. Kind of a Christmas time, right? I don't fucking know. Anyway, track 1, Come On. Producers are Flanzy and Cmon. I don't recognize either of them. Here we go. First time listening to Up To Me. Dropping in. Really curious to see just how, if it's that much different. Whoa. Whoa. This is so different. Whoa. I'm freaking out. This is so different. Wow. Whoa. I was not expecting this. Huh. It's so like mellow. It's so mellow. Oh, see if it rolls into track 2. It does. Whoa. Well, I mean, I'm kind of like speechless. I was expecting crazy. But this is like the reverse. This is the opposite of what I was expecting. I just listened. I put it on this morning. I put on Dangerous Summer. Cool fucking EP, I think. I like that one quite a bit. And I like that it's a little bit shorter, you know. That was one thing too with, what was it? The other one, The House on Fire on the cover, Lifestyle. Like, it's too fucking long, man. I don't need a fucking 84-minute album or however long. I don't think it was 84 minutes. Oh, no, it was an hour, 2 minutes. I don't need, like, that much, you know. Dangerous Summer's 34. How long is 2093? That one's long. Hour and 10. But I like 2093. The thing I like about 2093 so much is that there's a story to follow. And you just, I don't know. For me, I hear these different alter egos battling with each other. And it's, to me, it's fucking fascinating kind of hearing the back and forth as you go through the songs. And then finally he kind of like, you know, Yeat, the real Yeat kind of like wins out. And then you just, like, the last few songs are just kind of him. The back and forth ends. But it's trippy listening to Come On after listening to A Dangerous Summer. Like, the opening song for this album compared to the opening song for Dangerous Summer, night and day. In the production style, in his vocal style, his delivery, everything. To this huge change. Huge change. Let's look at, let me read the verse real quick. Turn 5 to 10, 10 to 100, so rich, yeah. Pull up in the Tonka. This was his Tonka phase. I remember people talking about that. Riding around serving birds in a Honda space. He said something about, I got to take a break from these opiates. Sometimes I open my eyes and can't see. I'm going to be looking for hints of that, of what he was going through, and maybe if there's even hints of, you know, wanting to get sober, just to see how it aligns with some of the things said in 2093. Let's go to track 2. It's called Morning Mud. Bugs Ronan's producing. Let's jump into 2, Morning Mud. Oh, wait. Sorry. Fuck. I didn't realize it kind of started. All right, let's jump into 2.
I just woke up in the morning. I got
mud in my cup. First thing in the fucking morning. At least I woke up today.
Hey, do you read like that? I ain't pick no side. Heard you got skip like that, giving it that time. Look, they wanna be another quarter, let it down. That more, you ain't getting nothing else no more. You lying.
I'm having such a hard time adjusting to how slowed down it is. Huh. I like this one.
No, don't worry. I'm a pocket fit up a rack. Factz, that's so glory. No, baby
Don't
girl, don't
try
try me,
to
bitch, no
sound
more.
gory.
Most of lost, find yourself just like you do.
Okay.
You ain't getting nothing else no more, but you lying. Happy to be rich like this, you ain't gonna cry.
I kind of like Morning Mud.
We'll talk to the cops, we cry, yeah, what crime? Put a mill on my watch, on the time. She said, look at my card, I for really.
She showed love to my crotch. Oh my god. This one fades out. Yeah, I'm really gonna be referencing that line. I don't remember what song it's from off 2093, but I can't listen to that music. I can't listen to that music no more. I can't stand it. Especially with the concept of sobriety in mind and trying to be, sober, or the fight to become sober. And you've got this shit. I just woke up in the morning, got mud in my cup. At least I woke up today. There you go. How's it feel to be rich like this? Yeah, it's got me crying. Kind of fascinating. I forgot about Twiz too. My Twizzers or whatever. I think that's what they're. I think that's what they're called. Drank up all my kids. Pull up on my story what she did. Drank up all my kids. What's that mean? Should we click the annotation? No, we will not click that annotation. I kind of like this one. I was able to get into the vibe of that one. I wasn't so fucking just absolutely shocked by the change in style. Let's go to 3 and see where this continues to go. I'm really kind of fascinated. So 3's called Got Rich, Filthy, which I know from Playboy Cardi, of course, Lucrative, Lucien and Yeat. Lucien I recognize as well. Drop it into 3, Got Rich. Fascinating already.
Wake up, filthy.
I just put up in the tongue.
Okay, this is more of what I was expecting.
I got rich, yeah. Bitch, I blew up like Osama. Yeah,
I blew up like Osama.
I can eat your myself, yeah. How can I trust you?
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay, there's a flow I'm used to. Took a cranky on the lamb. Oh, the bass turn right there. Fuck yeah. I like this one. I like Got Rich. Yeah. Happy to hear the bell, too.
I got rich, yeah. Bitch, I blew up like Osama. Yeah, I got rich. Your bitch too turned up that summer. I can eat your myself, yeah.
Oh my god, that's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I bought me like 5 shoes. I'ma do your bed at the top of no maximum, don't got to limit. Yeah, I was just right around GLE, AMG 43 windows tinted.
Oh, I paused it. I should have let it carry over just to see how it hits. Well, whatever. I fucked that up. Okay. This is what I was expecting. Happy to hear the bell. I wonder if the bell has been consistent through Yeat's discography. I like the bell. Especially, what is it? I'm Yeat, I think is the name of the song on Dangerous Summer. Yeah, they're fucking hammering the bell on that one. I like that one a lot. Same with the Growing Pains. I like Growing Pains too. That fucking EP is cool, man. I like Dangerous Summer. That one in 2093, I both like. This one's been a mixed bag so far, up to me. But I'm liking where we're going. I think, honestly, if I put on track 1 again already, I would probably be more comfortable with it. I was just so caught off guard. And it makes me wonder how the rage scene has evolved out of the trap scene, essentially. It's like this offshoot. Because I can hear the trap influence, obviously, on the first one. Come on. My bitch just started drinking lean. She got a stupid gut. What does that mean? She got fat from copious amounts of lean. That's the kind of annotation I want to read. I like that. She got fat from the copious amounts of lean. Not because lean adds more calories to your diet. What Yeat is saying that, the woman in his life has now gained extra weight around her stomach area because of these extra calories. due to an excess of consumption of lean. I hate that shit so much, man. Say it like that. She got fat from the copious amounts of lean. Oh, shit. All right, let's go to 4. Let you know. Bread, Prod Pink producing. I don't recognize either of those names. Here, let's drop into 4, man. Let's see how this shit goes.
I don't give a fuck, I'ma always be Mr. This could be my last song.
I was gonna say, the vocals are fucked.
Feel like I'm dying on the edge, ho. Yeah, I be taking purchase from my head, ho. Had to let you know. I said, whoa. I just told you, don't come in the door. I said, go. I had to tell you, I had to let you know. You not my hoe. Yeah,
Interesting sound on this one.
Flow. I pull up and I turn up some of the show. Yeah, you should pick me on the low. I know you're stuck.
Pick me.
I call everyone, I call you bluff. You know
I like the
do in my truck. Couldn't send them perk the X. I took them both. Yeah, I just picked up on the side, I let it go. I just put up on your side, I'm in her world. Yeah, I just put up, made a mess, and then I go. I'm richer than a bitch, I run the world. Now go ahead, tell me what you said, what's the word? Now go ahead, pull up on the carts and hit the swerve. I pull up and I turn up some of the, show. My money gets out every day, it grow. I know you been stalking my page, I know you love her. I know.
Whew. I did like kind of midway through that verse how they were fucking bam, 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 hammering the pad a bit for the production side. It's interesting, man. It makes me wonder too how, because from what I understand, something that's fucking really funny to me and weird at the same time is there's 2 Yeat subreddits. 2. And they're kind of at war with each other because one of them likes old Yeat and one of them likes new Yeat. And all they do is complain about the other and how stupid they are for the taste of music that they have, essentially, right? But this album is kind of odd to me because Got Rich is a song I'm expecting to hear from Yeat. Come On and Let You Know are songs I'm not expecting. And so it makes me wonder, his own evolution in terms of the music, how it's changed. Because the more recent stuff, I thought his old stuff was crazier. But now I'm starting to wonder if his older stuff is more, aligned with just like the trap style, chilled out, slowed down, screwed, that kind of a thing, that concept. So hearing this is surprising to me. In terms of the production style, the tempo, the vibe. I was going to say mood, and then my brain wanted to say vibe, and so I said vood. There you go, kids. There's a new word for you. If you want to describe a vibe or a mood, just say vood. The Tonka is my truck. Couldn't decide on the perk or the X. I took them both. Laughing at your music, you're a joke. These bitches jumping on me like some rope. Poetry. Pure poetry. This could be my last song. Let's click this annotation and see how fucking stupid it reads. Oh, it just says, no, Yeat, no. What about feels like I'm dying on X? Here we go. This is very much a genius in it. Yeat is referencing his ongoing pill addiction coming off his last line saying, this could be my last song, ho, stating he could OD at any given moment due to the mixing of lean and pills on a daily basis. That's a fucking genius annotation right there. That's that shit I'd be talking about. I am noticing pretty much every song has got some kind of reference like that. I got to get off these opiates. This shit's fucking me up. It's first thing in the morning. I got mud in my cup. I feel like I'm dying on this X. Lots of fucking warning signs flashing so far through 4 songs. Let's keep going. Really kind of just still a little bit in shock, I suppose. Stayed the Same is track 5. We're already on track 5. Benny X, I recognize, of course. And Snaps are producing. Here's track 5, Stayed the Same. Oh, I like that.
just walking around my mansion, let my nuts hang.
There's the bell.
I got rich with the same gang.
Oh.
Yeah, got y'all sweating, yeah, the whole gang. I be hiding God, bitch, I'm a crane.
I'm a
I be walking
crane.
around my mansion, let my nuts hang. I just put up on the side.
Oh my god.
I let it give a surprise. It's hurt, it's hurt. I take the perk and meditate.
I'm a fucking monk. Oh my god. I like this one. I like Stay the Same. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I just touched an M.
Twizzy Rich.
I like how the production's kind of like a little bit of a crunchiness to it. I want to like, you know, grab my pop filter. Yeah, I like this one. I like Stay the Same. I'm liking this one.
I be walking around my mansion, let my nuts hang. I just put up on the side.
Walking around the mansion, let my nuts hang.
I'm on the perk, I've been closing my eyes. I can't even tell you nothing but you lie.
Yeah, I like this one. So far, this is my favorite one. As we go through, I'll try to remember which ones I'm liking the most. I mean, obviously I mark it, but it is fun to say, especially on first listen too, right? Like, I love music where when you put it on, you know, it's, especially with albums. I went through this. When I was a junior in high school. I basically listened to 2 albums that year. I listened to Enema by Tool and A Farewell to Kings by Rush. That's basically all I listened to. And what was so fun for me with that was Enema was somewhat new at that time. It was pretty new. But my favorite song kept shifting. It was H for a while, and then it was 46 and 2, and then it was Enema, then it was Eulogy, and then it was Push It. Like, they all just kept shifting around my favorite song. And it's really fun when you listen to albums and that happens. You know, like this song and this song are my favorite. But then over time, you're like, no, actually, you know what? This other one that I used to not really care for that much, this one's actually really fucking good. It's funny how that happens, you know? And how different that experience is from a first listen experience like this. I like this one, though. Stayed the Same, I was fucking walking around my mansion, let my nuts hang. I mean, might as well, right? If you've got the mansion, let them hang. Let them fucking hang. Let's keep going. I'm really kind of excited. So this one, it's called Get Busy. This one looks like it's fairly big, almost 200 million streams. So far, I have liked, of the first 5, I've liked a popular one, a not popular one, and a middle popular one. Anyway, Get Busy is track 6. Flanzy, Cmon, who did track 1, right? Yep, they did. Got that right. Maybe, I wonder if it's the same style. Let's find out. Get Busy is the debut single by Portland rapper Yeat. Oh, no shit. Really? But this isn't his first album, I thought. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't fucking know. I should have looked. I'm not gonna right now. Dropping in debut single. No kidding. From Portland. I didn't know he was from Portland either. I thought he was from somewhere else. Where? I have no idea. Here we go. Track 6. Get Busy. Huh. Oh, wow.
Got some rides on inside this tizzy. I got some C on the way, then get dizzy. Bitch want white inside the nose, then get lizzy. I really just wanna fucking see, I'm finna get pissy. Yeah, by the dub inside shit, nigga, I'm finna go crazy.
Huh. So Yeat kind of started with the slower shit. But here's a bell. Oh, that's great. I don't know where the fuck we are. Ah. This is fucking cool though. Good sound. Yeah, the bell. The fucking bell. Ah, wow. Wow. I'm so glad I just caught that by chance, this little summer debut single. I like it. I like it. I'm so happy the bell has been there since day one. I feel like the bell is almost like signature style in a sense, you know, like just part of the sound of what Yeat is. He even says it in the lyrics. What do you say in the lyrics? I'm on this perk, got me stupid, club, bitch ride on me, I'm a rail. Fucking, if my brother ever got locked inside the jail, I got his bail, too legit, it's real as hell. Where the fuck? Oh, here. The song already was turned, but here's a bell. We're not books to read, we're not Cat in a Hat, not Sam I Am. I cooked that little shit up, green eggs and ham. Oh my god. Yeah, I will offer this suggestion. It's something to consider if you're one of the two warring factions of Yeat fans. You know, one sounds better than the other. You can enjoy both. I know, that's crazy. And even crazier, you can enjoy both without spending any time trying to decide which is better. It doesn't fucking matter. Because if you enjoy both, it doesn't matter which is better. You enjoy both, you know? Anyway. I'm really just pondering. I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of like a day one Yeat fan and how much the sound has changed. And, you know, especially if you like a certain style of sound, right? You know, and everyone has their preferences, of course. Everyone has their favorite styles of music and stuff. I bounce around between a lot of shit. So I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite style of music. Well, no, that's true. Prog metal. Prog metal is my shit. I just really enjoy that shit. It's just fun for me. But yeah, if Yeat started out in this kind of space and then moved away from it, I could see why that would be upsetting, especially if you're just not into that rage scene, you know? But for me, like, why I like Yeat so much, especially in the rage scene, is I just like the sound. I feel like the production and the audio and stuff has a refined sound. It's clean, it's high quality. I can understand the enjoyment of the distortion and the blown out shit, but at a certain point, and I say this about metal too, especially with vocals. Like, I don't listen to the metal vocals where they're just like, I can't, bro. I can't hear you through your fucking laryngitis right now. That's why I like Yeat so much. I feel like when you go into this really blown out sound on the production, I feel like it's not as challenging to create. It doesn't take as much effort. I don't know if that's actually true. I could just be talking out my ass right now. But like with the newer Yeat shit, man, Dangerous Summer, just good, clean, high quality audio, high quality sound experience, good, rich sounds. Anyway, let's keep going. What a ride so far. Rokstar is track 7. Gokami, Starboy Rob, which sounds familiar. Amasian producing. Starboy Rob, I don't know why that sounds familiar. I probably don't know it. But anyway, here's dropping into 7, Rokstar. Ooh, fuck. Yeah. I'm a kickstand off this. Whoa. Yeah.
I got right, I got big bills. All these diamonds bite, yeah they fight. They got big meals. Got my money up by myself, fuck a big deal. I least I don't want fuck, now that I'm up, I'm a big deal. We some Rokstars living, we do all pills. Bitch, this drink I got is real, I just cracked the seal. Bitch, you ain't touched the meal, you know how I feel. Yeah.
I like this one too, man. I like Rokstar. I don't know what I talk about. I really like that woo 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 sound.
Yeah, they fight. They got big meals. Got my money up by myself. Fuck a big deal. At least I don't want fuck. Now that I'm up, I'm a big deal. We some Rokstars living. We do all pills.
I love that too. Love the sound on that one. See, and this is where I mean, obviously you guys are gonna listen to what you listen to, but this is where I feel like listening to multiple genres, being a fan of several genres of music has been so helpful for me. Because when I hear that wah-wum, it takes me back to the fucking Aphex Twin, who I love. Aphex Twin's made some amazing music, man. And that guy, talk about being on the goddamn bleeding edge of electronic music. That guy is a fucking psychopath with the music he made. Still, I'll put on Drux and I'll just go, what the fuck? Who the fuck came up with this? And it works. It works too. That's the crazy thing. This shit is nonsense and it works. And so I feel like because I, have listened to a lot of Aphex Twin, a lot of Prodigy, a lot of Crystal Method, KMF, well, not a lot of KMFDM, some KMFDM, although that doesn't really have anything to do with this, but because I've listened to stuff like that, it's easy to take this in. Whereas if you only listen to a couple genres and then you don't let your ear explore other sounds, as soon as you get out of that familiar region, you go, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I like Rokstar. Bit of a banger there. Let's go to 8. It's called Trendy Way, featuring September's Rich, who I don't know who that is. Shark Boy is producing. Good old Shark Boy. And who could forget about dear old Rat Boy? Rat Boy? I resent that remark. If you know that reference, you're old, just like me. You're old. All right, here, we're dropping into 8. Here's Trendy Way.
Yeah, do this in a trendy way. First my money twerk, now it's lifting weights.
First my money twerk, now it's lifting weights. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, all type of diamonds, I got every carat. We got all types of lines, toasty strawberry. Don't tell me you fucking with the mob, shit get too scary. Yeah, Big Perky got me sniff. You should call me Gary. Yeah, give a fuck about what you said, don't need no commentary. Put some diamonds in my teeth, got a tooth fairy. Different partners every week. I just came from Neiman's, I put Dior's on my feet.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Money walk a bless. Yeah, I was crying too. The walk I got was strength. I woke up at 7 p.m. for breakfast. If
7
that bitch
p.m.
throw the gun, she get a necklace. They said the way I'm living bad is way too reckless.
Hold on. And if that bitch throw the goat, she get a necklace. Let's read the annotation, shall we? Let's have a bit of fun today. Here we go. Oh my god. If the girl is good at doing the gawk, ye shall buy her a necklace. With diamonds, of course. I approve of this annotation. I approve. What was the fucking thing about the tooth fairy put diamonds in my teeth? Call it tooth fairy. Jesus Christ, dude. Hilarious. Some of the hilarious shit. Let's keep going. One thing, since I paused, one thing I'm noticing though, as we go through these songs, I feel like current Yeat vocally is a little bit more confident. Not that he doesn't sound bad here, but I feel like if you put some songs side by side and just like took all the sound out, just had vocals, you would hear the difference. I hear the difference. He's there, but he just and it's not like, again, he doesn't sound bad, but he doesn't quite have that like snap, pop, fucking boost kind of confidence. Because sometimes on some of these newer songs, man, he just goes on a fucking tear. And it's great. And you can feel, well, you can hear that he just feels stronger, better, more confident, what have you. Anyway, let's keep rolling.
But my brother selling methods. I put up, broke her back, then I asked her what her friends. I spent fashion weekend friends on my bitch pussy the wettest.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Do this shit the trendy way. First my money twerk, now it's lifting weights.
Oh, what are that?
In the gym, now it's heavyweight.
Oh, there's a song, Money Twerk.
Turn up every day. All type of diamonds, I got every carrot. All types of lines, toasted strawberry. He thought he my Twizzy, smoked on like a stick. Sociana got me this.
September sounds pretty good.
That's that neck. I don't want no sex, I just need them perks. 100 milligrams, I just left the earth. Yeah, do this shit the trendy way.
Keep it up, Shark Boy. What is this about? You should call me Gary. Yeat references a character from SpongeBob named Gary. Oh, that is SpongeBob's pet snail. Or pet sail? It says pet sail, but I bet that's probably supposed to say pet snail. I don't know much about SpongeBob. I've never watched SpongeBob. There's so much yelling. I never liked Ren and Stimpy either. That's kind of like the precursor to SpongeBob. So much fucking yelling. Why are we yelling so much? It's annoying. It hurts my ears. I like Trendy Way. Dude, he's got some funny fucking lines, man. Funny fucking lines. If that bitch's throat, the goat, she get a necklace. With diamonds, of course with diamonds. I don't know who the fuck you is. I'm definitely not your friend. I just had to point it out like the top of a tent. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Track 9 is called Swerved It. This looks like another big one, about 100 million streams. No summary, so not the second debut single. But here we go. Jumping into 9. Swerved It. Outlet is the producer. 2 minutes. Oh, yeah. Got the fucking bell in there. There's been so many little like slowdown sounds in this album so far.
I just pull up to the show, I had to jump. I just made another hit like it ain't nothing. I keep counting all these hundreds, it ain't nothing. They keep praying. If I told the rest of turn up, better turn up with me now. Who the hell you listening to? Ain't shit to figure out. Hit the bed with all my reds, yeah, so don't put it out. It's a person with the hands, yeah, they try to drive my style.
This is a good one too, man. This is a banger right here. I like this one would be really, really good live. I could just feel this one fucking live, man. And I love the off the back end of that too. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Perfect transition. We're gonna go right into Ya Ya. I'm not even gonna stop it. That was fucking great. That was great. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. This already gets a higher. That was fantastic. I said yeah. Wow. Oh, it fucking turned it more.
Flesh on my diamonds down the toilet, bitch, they flawless rings. Yeah.
His voice is different right there. Right there.
Yeah, I just let her, they asking what they mean.
And I know, I don't mean to say his voice is different because he changed it. I mean, that voice is different. He uses that voice in other songs, and it's different. That's different. So I do hear some... I don't want to say... I'm hearing the refinement. It's cool. I'm enjoying hearing kind of like an earlier version of what I listen to now because I'm hearing the evolution. I'm hearing the difference. And I'm not even trying to say one is better than the other, but I can hear... Well, actually, that's true. I hear refinement. I feel Yeat has improved upon what he was doing. Doing the same thing, doing it better. More gooder, I should say. That's the appropriate term. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this syrup, not no maple, bitch, I'm sipping on that water. If I want diamonds, I say, yeah.
Oh, my God.
If I make money, I say, yeah. They touch a minute, open the world first, lean bar.
Yeah, dude. God, that sound of the bass is so great. All right, Yeat fans, I got a fucking complaint to lodge with about 50 million of you. Who in the flying fuck? So here's a statement. I'll provide context and then I'll ask my question. That begins with who in the flying fuck. Swerved It drops into Ya Ya so well. Those are not two songs. That's one song that's 4.5 minutes long. It's not 2 minutes and 17 seconds and 2 minutes and 18 seconds. That is a 4.5 minute song. Swerved It and Ya Ya. That said, who in the flying fuck is listening to Swerved It such that it has 101 million streams and then not listening to Ya Ya, which has 58 million? Who? I'm like upset. Who the fuck interrupts that transition? And I mean, it'd be one thing if Ya Ya isn't that great of a song. It's a great fucking song. And it just jumps right into it so well. Like, I'm upset. I'm very upset. As king of the music nerds, well, I'm not the king, I suppose. But I will try to usurp the throne someday. Whether the means are legitimate or not. I'm mad. This is me being mad. Can't you tell? Yeah. Interrupting that fucking transition. That transition was phenomenal. We're going to listen to it again. We're going to get to the end of Swerved It. Ew. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Perfect. Fucking kids these days. Ruining a transition like that. Oh my God. I don't know. Don't ask me about the lyrics on any of these. I wasn't listening to a fucking thing that was being said. It's probably about, oh no, I was listening to a lot. Or yeah, because that's pretty fucking funny. With Swerve It, I don't know what the fuck. Well, let's keep going. This is, yeah, okay, I get it now. I get it. This is the banger of an album, man, for sure. I can see why people say this is their favorite Yeat album. I can also see why Yeat has said on 2093, I can't listen to that shit no more. I can't even stand it. Lot of references to pills. Lot of references. And if you're trying to get out of that shit, especially when you're making music, music ties into memories so well, right? And so if you have memories of suffering and struggling and trying to get through some shit, and you're making a bunch of music at that same time, listening to the music brings back those memories. Anyway, here is track 11. You Could Tell. Producers are Sub-Zero Swizz and Yeat. Drop it into 11. You Could Tell. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Rich like this feel great. Help we get like shit up.
Oh.
Get to the top with the dogs. You be the blessed of that shit.
That little boom boom.
You can tell them the boys are disgrace. Yeah, you can tell that we
Yeah.
Hey, you can tell that I'm going in talk, who the hill that I look to, the hill that I chase. I just riding in this hunger, bitch, I know the shit. You don't know how to fucking feel to be this fucking rich, yeah. I just popped the X pill and had my body glitch, yeah. I thought everybody stay the same, everybody fucking switch. I went and got me that tongue and that big money, bitch, at that bag and I went and drank it. I know me saving my money, I spend it out there, bitch.
Wow.
Daddy gon' put up on me, she gon' go for my dick like
And then,
I can keep going for that, but I just gotta chill, just so they think that they close us.
oh,
They ain't not close us.
nice switch up there.
It's a pill pop all of them. I got beef with my kidney. He said that we got a problem. Yeah, he must have thought that we was kidding. My Twizzy put up and just popped them. I don't feel the sun, I'm not at all. I'm inside my home, I'm turning up, but I'm not alone. I just get the corn, me
Yeah.
up and sauce
This is
it
fucking
on.
great.
My bitch gon' pull up on me, in my bones, she bought it all. We rich like this feel great. Yeah, we get like shit.
Oh, yeah, dude, this is a great fucking track right here. I like this one a lot.
You can tell them the boys a disgrace. Yeah, you can tell that we been in first place.
Yeah, dude. Excellent production. Well, and Yeat too, also. He changed up his flow and vocals and all that shit. Yeah. So that song, if you're a huge fan of You Could Tell, first of all, congratulations on having the correct opinion. Well done. Well done. That is an excellent song. I'm being silly, obviously. I'm having fun. This was a great pick for me today. You Could Tell has elements of what I love about prog metal, meaning the song keeps changing and evolving and growing and building off of its own structure and stuff like that. Now, You Could Tell doesn't necessarily like do that in terms of like growing on its own structure, but it just keeps changing. This comes in and that comes in, and then we change the tone of the bass and Yeat changes, and it's just always boop, 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 just shifting around. I love that. I find that to be such an interesting listening experience. Even when you get the song memorized, it's just like a dance, man. You just fucking move here and you move here and you move here, and it's just fun. It's so fun to listen to for me. So You Could Tell, boy, that 3-track run, right? Every now and then people talk about a 3-track run. Swerved It, yeah, You Could Tell. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Impressive. Very impressive 3-track run. I don't know what he said. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's one thing that took me a long while. Some of you watched it happen in real time and just went, Jesus Christ, Bob, stop worrying about the lyrics for once. Just one day. Don't worry about the lyrics. So it's fun to be able to do that, especially with stuff like this. I think there was a comment on the Rebel video. That one did pretty well. It's kind of cool to see, because all my stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Like with YouTube, what was it, like September? They did some update, and I got a lot of things on my feed where people were saying, "Whoa, hey, our numbers are way down. The algorithm changed. You know, YouTube did something," and I've noticed that too with mine. Numbers are a little lower, which is that's fine. It is what it is. Thank you, everyone who's on Patreon. Thank you so much. But it was cool to see the Rebel one kind of blow up, because right now that Rebel SD Kid, man, that shit is blowing up. And I totally lost my train of thought. Oh. There was a comment on that video where the person said, you know, it's nice that, thanks for, you know, for being open-minded and giving it a chance and realizing it's not always about lyrics, that it's more about an energy and just sitting down and having fun and listening to it. And that's what this is too. Same thing. Although Yeat cracks off some funny shit, man. He really does. He cracks off some funny shit sometimes. They're going to pull up on me. She's going to cope up my dick like a motherfucking 7-Eleven cup. Let's click the annotation. Thought he going to pull up on me. Here we go. Here's the annotation for the lyric. Thought he going to pull up on me. She's going to go up on my dick like a motherfucking 7-Eleven cup. Annotation. Yeat claims that a thought, a hoe, is going to come to his location and give him fellatio, and relates it to the action of gulping a Slurpee, a frozen carbonated drink, out of a cup from 7-Eleven, a gas station. He could be talking about the big gulp cup from 7-Eleven as well. I hate this annotation except for the fact that the person who wrote it leaned so hard into the stereotypical genius annotation that now I love it. This is an amazing annotation. Well done. One contributor. Who is the contributor? Rap Music. Well done. 4 years ago. Well done. Let's keep going. This is 12. So now I'm kind of curious because we're on the back half, right? We're halfway through. There's a couple. Looks like there's a couple more big songs though. Big songs still. But this is called Factz. This is track 12. Synthetic and Yeat are producing about 2.5 minutes. Dropping into 12.
Tell this bitch, know that you wouldn't have kids with me. Tell y'all bitch, I ain't getting in this shit for free. She said she wanna put it before that live with me.
Trying to live with me.
This shit you love, she drink my kids for me. Don't know nothing about us, they won't rock with it still. This shit a wild west, I don't know nothing with it. My brother really on the run, gotta watch our backs. Told him it's part 12 for that law, bitch, it's all facts, and you know it. Told him it's all love, it's all love.
It's all love. It's all love.
We'll be giving no fuss, not one. Yeah, needed a big buddy, but they I don't need anybody. Got a new bitch, and she need money. I had a whole lot of shit for 100, buddy. Got a couple bitches when there's no money. Label ask what I miss, I don't need none. What you see, I don't see none. Whoa, Rockets and lean.
This one's okay. That's fine. I wouldn't listen to it. It's not terrible, but the thing is like I was saying earlier at some point, you know, with albums like this, I don't need an hour runtime. 30-40 minutes is fucking plenty. You know, that's another reason that makes Rebel so great. I think 23 minutes done, just punch through. I get my fix pretty easy with the Rage stuff. So this one, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's terrible or anything, but I'd probably just skip it and go to another one that I like instead.
Shit got complicated when I touched a million. Yeah, shit got complicated.
Well, I say that and I go back to listen. It's a cool song. It's chilled out.
Yeah, bitch, I'm done being around the drugs. Bitch, I'm done with dealing. Tell this bitch, know that you wouldn't have kids with me. Tell y'all bitch, I ain't getting in this shit for free. She said she wanna put it before that.
Trying to live with me. I love the annotation for this. Huh. Yo, that's something else that I get a kick out of sometimes. I don't read comments as much as I used to. I've done a lot to just be offline more, which has been good for me. And I mean, I so many of the comments I get to read are positive. So I thank you guys for leaving positive comments. But I do get a kick every now and then of the people. I don't know if they're just new to me or my style or whatever, but when they make fun of how many times I say, huh. Because I do be saying, huh, a lot. Huh. And it's all different. I mean, those of you who have watched me for a long time, you know, different huhs mean different things. Huh. It all means different things, doesn't it? It's all different things. And really, that's what it is it's basically just some sort of, you know, I'm trying to give some sort of reaction to just this very raw, completely unformed thought that's going through my mind, this feeling, you know? And those different huhs are how I do it. Oh, shit, man. The internet, it's a funny place. I feel like it makes me sad because overall I feel like the internet is getting worse. It just sucks more now. There's just more garbage. And it seems to work worse than it did. And it seems like it's just becoming more corporatized and funneled and just all that shit. Anyway. But sometimes the internet is just so fucking funny. That's why I'm spending a little less time on Reddit lately too, which is good. That's probably, in terms of my online time, I probably spend the most percentage there. And Reddit is fucking insufferable, except every now and then, man. God, you just find that gem. Just one of the funniest things you've ever seen. Like, I saw a GIF yesterday. It was a guy on a mountain bike doing this little jump and just fucking face plants. Oh my God. And of course it's a GIF, so it just loops. And I was damn near in tears at my desk at work yesterday watching this GIF of a guy just, obviously not a very skilled rider, not on a course. It was just like this little pile of dirt jump that got me just fucking face planting. Oh my God. But then, of course, there's the rest of Reddit that you have to suffer through. I feel like Reddit is the internet version of going to the dump and digging through trash, trying to find things of value. That's what Reddit is to me. Just fucking garbage everywhere. But every now and then, oh, here's something that's valuable. Here, we'll take this. Anyway, that's our story. Factz is cool. It's cool. I don't have any strong opinion one way or the other. It's cool. Let's go to the next one. It's called Back on 'Em. Rio Leva and Yeat are producing. Here's 13, Back on 'Em. Another 2-minute banger. I love the bell. Love that they use the bell.
Yeah, I'm in a big boy tonker.
A big boy tonker.
Yeah, got big boy diamonds. Bitch, I been going up straight to the top. I'm in a rich boy climate. Bag on the purse, I don't know when I stop. I really wish I ain't tried it.
I really wish I ain't tried
I
it.
got brand new car. Bitch, we don't kick it with lane. Yeah, I don't think you see where we are. All of my rest to this side of the bed. I seen that kid go, I broke it so sad. I give a fuck what you got, what you had. I can see in the Kant, I'm dead by the crash. We hit it straight to the top. Yeah, hit it on my phone on how. Yeah, they don't understand what I'm saying by tone to listen and figure it out. Yeah,
Damn, she fit it in her mouth.
I know to make do whatever I got. So I be chilling with God. Bitch, we don't kick it with lane. Yeah, I don't think you see where we are.
This was fine. It's fine.
I seen that kid go, I broke it so sad. I give a fuck what you got, what you had. I can see in that Cayenne, I'm dead by the crash.
To better explain what I mean by when I say this one's fine, because I feel like so much debate about music online has been it's either good or it's trash, and I don't agree with that. There's lots of music out there that's fine, and people act like mid is worse than trash. But here's an example of a song that's fine. So Back on 'Em is fine. What does that mean? If I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm playing a game and I'm listening to this album and this song comes on, I do not stop playing to go over to skip the song. It's fine. I leave it on. Now, am I excited it comes on? Do I even really notice that it comes on? Not really. But I don't hate it. I don't go, oh, fuck this one. And because there are songs that I do, no, fuck this song, and I skip. But that one is fine. Therefore, if I was playing and it came on, I would not stop playing to mouse over. And I don't even have to Alt-Tab. Oh, wow. Because that's a commitment right there. You really don't like a song if you Alt-Tab out of the game to go to Spotify and hit skip. I wonder if there's a hotkey. There's probably a hotkey. If you know the hotkey for Spotify, but will it work if Spotify is not the active window? But if there's a hotkey on the keyboard that lets you skip while you're playing a different game, let me know. That would be kind of fascinating to have. That would be nice to have. Because then, if I'm on my laptop, I don't have to Alt-Tab to skip. Anyway. Haven't touched on it too much recently, but this whole, back on the perks, I don't know when I'll stop. I really wish I ain't tried. This has been a consistent thing through the album. Lots of mentions about these fucking opiates. I assume perks is opiates. I don't know shit about it. I don't know shit about perks, ecstasy, I don't know shit about any of the drugs. I don't get to have them, so I don't know anything about them. But I think about 2093 and this battle for sobriety, all the voices. 2093, great album, man. God, all those back and forth voices. Let's keep going. My brain shut down temporarily right there. This is going to be track 14. It's called Hey. Benny X, new, and Yeat are producing, dropping into 14. Hey. Oh yeah. Crunchy. Oh.
She called me, she told me to put up. And my people just called me too, I'm like, what up? Hey, I get bands.
I like this one.
I don't want no friends.
It's a slower tempo,
Switch it back. I like it better than that.
but I like kind of like the, almost like a darker vibe.
Yeah, I know when to go back. Yeah, I knew we just loving it when she put up on. Ain't what don't say.
I like what Yeat's doing too. Yeah, I like Hey. I like Hey. Yeah. God damn. Oh my god. Da 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 da. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, dude. Fuck's sake. How is this the least popular song off the album? Amazing song. I'll see if it drops into 15, which is called Turban. Yeah. Oh, it kind of fades out. Okay, kind of fades out. So this, every now and then I come across this, where the least popular song on an album in terms of streaming numbers turns out to be one of my favorites. And it's fascinating to me. Actually, it's not quite the least. So Hey has, we'll say 10.5 million. Callin' Me has 10.2. So Calling Me is the least streamed song off of Up To Me. Hey is the second least by a slim amount. And I don't understand why. Hey was fucking fire to me, man. Like, love the tone of the production, love the crunchiness in the sound. Then you get into that chorus and Yeat just goes on a fucking tear. They're hammering the pads a little bit on that one. It's a quick 2.5 minute run. Like, there you go. Now you know why I am not a successful record executive, because I don't know how to pick singles. And I've never known how to pick singles, ever. So many times in my life I've complained about songs being singles that aren't even close to being the best songs on the album, and there you go. There you go. He even got like a little bit of a growl in there at one point too. I went and tatted a demon on me, then this should start to happen. This should start to work. Oh, there's no picture. I was hoping to see a picture of the tat. Like I said, I just ran over the curb. I don't know why, but I find that funny. Yeah, I like Hey. I like that one. All right, well, this next one's pretty big. Turban. This one's got 160 streams. 160 million. 160 million. 161 million. It's produced by artist. Very clever. Very clever. Also known as Lil Slat. Okay. Let's see. I thought this was like a placeholder title right there. Anyway, dropping it into 15. Turban. Here we go. And I did back it up, so I'm not going to fuck it up. I talk like a rap, but I rap like a fart. Another banger. I got a whole lot of money coming in. They told me it's a couple that's waiting outside, so don't bring them in. She said that she wanna come pull up and suck on my car, told her my kids. I knew I was shipping and start, so I already told you what it all is. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. That's Yeat. His voice is so different. Speaking of vocals, man, it's sometimes, who knows how Yeat's career is going to play out, But sometimes it's fascinating to hear evolution of vocals. And the biggest one to me is James Hetfield from Metallica. It is nuts how much that guy's voice has evolved through the years. And his singing ability, because, when they first started, they were just a bunch of fucking kids getting drunk, making a bunch of thrash metal. His voice is all high. And it's funny how sometimes, depending on the artist, I feel like Metallica's gone through this a little bit, but as they get older, they can't sing certain songs. They don't have that anymore, that ability, whatever it is, that certain pitch or tone or whatever the correct word is. It's interesting hearing Yeat on this one. I've never heard his voice like this before. It's different, very different. I like what he's doing, but it's throwing me off that he sounds so different. It almost sounds like somebody else.
I ran my money up, this shit look like a turban. My diamonds flawless, bitches surfing. Yeah, I'm sipping on this mud, it's dirty, it look like bourbon. Yeah, I better sign for a lot.
Right here, doesn't even sound like Yeat to me. Aside from the flow, the voice doesn't sound like him at all.
I knew how to shift in the start, so I already told you what it all is. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I already did what I can. It's her move.
Yeah.
It's her move. It's her move.
I like this shit right here.
It's her move. It's her move. I better do it again. It's her move. It's her move. It's her move. It's her move.
Yeah, I like Turban. The name of the label is Twizzy Rich. That's great. That's good. That's good. Sipping on mud, but this bitch like bourbon. Rocking a turban. Better sign for a lot because this shit ain't urgent. I got a whole lot of money coming in. They told me it's a couple thoughts waiting outside. I told them bring them in. Oh my God. Fascinating, man. Fascinating. We've listened to a bulk of this album now, and it's occurring to me that I like Up to You, or Up to Me, and I like, still a fan of modern Yeat. But this is a great album. This is a great album. I mean, I got a lot of check marks, y'all. A lot of check marks. There are only 4 songs so far out of 15. So I'm 11 out of 15 with check marks. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go to the next one. It's called Twizzy Rich, which is also the name of the label, or at least what it says here on the bottom of the album at Spotify. So I'm assuming, I don't know if he changes it every time. I don't know. Anyway. Produced by Synthetic and Yeat. Track 16, Twizzy Rich. Got the bell. Oh.
First I touch in the mill, like now feel so real.
Yeah, I like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You sipping on lips, stretch walk. Bitch, I just cracking the seal. Gotta pay for a good ass lawyer. We seen it no sale. Hey, I was just out in La Jolla. I was just shipping some bills.
Shipping some bales in La Jolla, huh?
I try replacing the X with a purse, but bitch, you don't know how that feel. I just try keeping it real. But I'm all gonna keep it 100. My bitch had a brand new favorite. Yeah, she the bitch drinking my nut. I got that down to the hate. I got that down to the sunset. I go turn to a snitch. Yeah, how you touch shit with you running?
Yeat sure does like it when the bitches swallow, doesn't he? It's like this. I think I haven't been keeping specific count, but I think this is the 19,000th time he said something about that. Roughly, I think about 19,000 times it's been mentioned or so, give or take. Yeah, I'm starting to think that he's a fan of that he likes that. I don't know though. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions.
She got a big beat, hey, yeah. I just been sending it pics, I just don't make it no fly, hey, yeah. I can go back on my word. I already said it is time. All of my Twizzys is up.
I like this one. I'm cool with this one. They're fucking with the bass, hammering the bell, good flow.
First I touch in the mill, like never felt so real.
So this album came out 2021. Whole Lot of Red came out December of 2020. And I looked that up specifically because he says whole lot of haters. They try to be my Twizzy. You already knowing the deal. Whole lot of haters. I found that quite interesting. Quite interesting. Signing the deal would just be a mistake. I got my money out of nothing. And the annotation talks about, it's part of it's correcting the lyrics, but talks about, being his own boss, not having to deal with labels. But has he never signed a label deal? I didn't know that. I did not know that. If that's the case, let's look at Dangerous Summer. Lifestyle Corporation. Oh, but see, Capitol Records. And then it says UMG Recordings. But I wonder if that's like, what do they call it when it's not you can license your music out to other companies so that they can do something with it or something. I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs at all. But I do find it peculiar. I'm kind of looking at his albums real quick. Like Afterlife. What's Afterlife on? Geffen Records. Okay, so he has signed with some companies, it looks like, at least. Anyway, whatever. Get a little too sidetracked. Pull up on my bitch and she eat me like lunch. Said I got rid of her headache. Well, how good for you. Gee, I mean, it's nice to both feed her and help her make feel better. That's great. That's great. I OD on the pills so much I hired a full-time medic. Let's see what this annotation says. Wow, it's too geniusy. They used to not fuck with the kid. Now I'm going up everybody in my business. Said you can't trust me, little bitch. I'm a snake. Go behind your back and stab it. I always gotta dodge all the hate. I gotta dodge the assumptions. Here we go. Let's read this. I see a lot of people try to say Yeat is a Playboy Cardi clone ripoff. I watched Fantano's reaction to Still Counting and called him Cardi's son. I never really got this opinion. They genuinely don't sound alike at all. I agree with that. I don't think they sound alike. If anything, I would say Yeat is more similar to Young Thug than Cardi. One thing I have to be careful with, I'm trying to do more, I call them short shout outs, where I make little shorts, post them on YouTube. I remembered, oh yeah, I have an Instagram, so I should post them there too. But my Instagram account is so fucking dead. I have literally one post. There's some people that follow, but I don't know why. When I make these short shout outs, it's for people who are very, very small, undiscovered, just trying to help them, find some listeners. And what I'll do is I'll say, okay, if you like, like the last one I said, if you like Earl Sweatshirt and Mike, if you like that style, then check out this album. With the idea being letting the fans know kind of what to expect. But it's funny how people are very sensitive to comparisons. So even when you're trying to give just a point of reference and not make it a comparison, people will still say, oh, you shouldn't compare. And it's like, you're right. I agree. I mean, and I know people love to argue comparisons as well. Like, so to so, who sounds like who and who does it better and who's a clone and all that other shit. But it's just unfortunate that such a sensitive topic in the music discussion, And so there's the band I like called Chevelle. They're rock band, metal band, whatever. And a lot of people, they literally made a song called Clones because people accuse them so much of trying to copy Tool. And I don't think they fucking sound like Tool. First of all, nobody can sound like Tool because nobody has Danny Carey playing the drums for them except for Tool. like they're right there. And then Maynard, his voice is so unique. Like no, there's no copying tool. You just can't. But yeah, it's just kind of odd. The people getting all worked up about Playboy Cardi clones, and I mean, this shit happens. It happens all the time. It is real. It is a real thing. But at the same time, like I still remember when Nirvana broke out, and then you had Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots and Soundgarden. You know, the grunge movement and stuff. I don't know if people were trying to say they were clones, but like, I always felt like Nirvana got all the attention when all the other bands I just listed were better. They were better grunge bands, in my opinion. Nirvana has some legendary songs, don't get me wrong. But I listen to Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots and Soundgarden over Nirvana every fucking day. Every day. All right, well, let's keep going. This is called Told Ya. This is track 17. Produced by Dulio and Malachi. I'll say Malachi. He wants you too, Malachi. He wants you too. I haven't watched that movie in forever. That's pretty much the only part I remember. If you know that reference, good for you. You probably know the movie better than I do. All right, here's 17. Told Ya.
Yeah, I just got the vibe, huh? I just got the broad, the curtains on the side, yeah. I've been on the Buddha so long, I lost my mind, huh? All my bitches love me, yeah, they lose their mind, I just got my tongue good, I just got that bed, I don't need you, but I want you. Remind me of my old bitch. I say it beside the road, and don't know my bitch in every. Bitch, I just cut the vibe, but I
This is cool.
no cash. Bitch, I just so high, I might slide, but I'm crashing it, I'm crashing.
Pretty chill.
I've been on that opium so long, I feel like crashing it. And when she pull up on me, she suck dick, she do so passionate. You tell me if you rock with it, tell me if you pop in it, tell me if you ever want some cash, you know I'm trying.
I like it this right here.
Every time I try to right my wrong, she get bad. Twizzy pulled up on his kitty, shot him up, now he's a left. I was talking about the talker, so I bought it, fuck a random. I'm the latest and the greatest, that's the crazy part about it. And I told them that they never gon' make it, that's the part that doubted. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, I ain't screaming, but I'm shouting. Yeah, you say that you a rich boy, but I really doubt it. We some motherfucking rich boys, everybody doubt it. We some go and take your bitch boy, cause we been so caught. Take a look at my little wrist, boy, it still look like a bar. Cook it up like it's on control, we still been sorry. I been stepping sideways, I ain't have no bad days. Cut up all my old friends, I left they ass in last place. Yeah, I just called Tweez, yeah, just called out the Martians. Yeah, I just called Tosia, yeah, I just called Bunnies. I just got my Tonka, I just got that bed. I need you, but I want
The Tonka thing is always funny. Always. I killed the transition there. Which is funny, right? Because I threw a big old fit about people listening to Swerved It and then not listening to Ya Ya. And here I did not allow that transition to go through. Bob the Pop, the hypocrite. I want to read this verse because I wasn't really paying attention. And then it sounded like he was saying some shit. But maybe not. You're never going to give your ass a shot. You know I hate that. I ain't going to start this song. I don't feel like trying. I went and dropped a dime on top of this bitch, but I knew she was lying. I went to the Porsche, but a Cayenne or whatever. It's not inside her pores. Jesus Christ. It's not inside her pores. She loved to drink it in. Again. Jesus. Been so back on perks, I had to take a break from E. I feel like I was dying slowly but sure. Yeah, Temple, not no bitch, but all his money, my mental. Twizzy pulled up on his kid, shot him up. Now he's lentil. I was talking about the Tonka, so I bought it. Fuck a rental. Gotta listen to what I'm saying. I ain't screaming, but I'm shouting. Trying to get sober in the music industry has got to be very fucking difficult. Very, very difficult. Like, I can't even imagine. I'm cool, told ya. Let's move on to the next one, which is called The Money's So Big. This is a big one. 475 mil on the streams there. That's a lot of streams. We got TRGC and Nest are producing. Here is track 18, Money So Big.
Yeah, my money big body, my money talking. No, I don't need you, I really don't want you. My money been twerking, my money do dancers. Yeah, shut up. I already heard you, I don't wanna answer. You ruin everything, touch you a cancer.
His voice.
I'm on that side where we win. No, you not that guy, cause I'm him. Yeah, why about that big body right at the lines that GLA came on that team? I don't wanna hear none of this shit you saying. You cap out your chinny chin chin. Nah,
You cap out your chinny chin chin.
Yeah, they tryna copy the wave and I told them they can't even serve a wave. Yeah, they steady been copying my Sunday, some birthday, a period if I'm being honest. Yeah, why you been capping about your whole life? How was you rapping about a whole life? How you stay rapping about these damn drugs you ain't never tried once your whole life? Yeah, they kiss some motherfucking burgers, I'm calling them fat guys.
Some motherfucking burgers.
They say you keep on evolving. How you so steady with it? They say you have your pockets swollen. You gotta show me this shit. Better tell you how I'm doing this shit. I got the devil on my phone. He told me keep doing this shit. Yeah, devil.
They say, Yeat, you keep on evolving. How you so steady with it? And it's fascinating to hear that in an album where I go, wow, he sounds totally different from what I'm used to. And again, I will say pretty confidently, I prefer the current modern Yeat sound, his voice, to this because it sounds refined. He's doing the same thing. He's doing the same mechanics. He's just got it dialed in better. So I do wonder if you're an older Yeat fan, if it's because of the vocals, if you like the older style of the vocals. I'm fine with this style of vocals, but I do think the current shit is better. He's just better at it. Kind of like somebody, getting better at playing the guitar. Like you can have some great songs without being the best guitar player in the whole world. But as you get better at playing the guitar, you can do better shit. You can even do the same thing better, more gooder, as we discussed earlier. Yeah, but it is fascinating. Hearing his voice, so different. So different.
Tell me how to get rich. Yeah. How many bands? 6 was in a minivan, couple of big sticks. Bitch better ride me like she on a ripstick. Yeah. They say, what's that red on your chest? I told her that's your bitch lipstick. Yeah.
What's that red on your chest? It's your bitch lipstick.
I had a 50 band and I turned it to 100, but I already heard you, I don't wanna answer. You ruin everything, touch you a cancer.
Yeah, shut up. I already heard you. I don't want to answer.
Tryna copy the wave and I told them they can't even serve a way on it. Yeah, they steady been copying my Sunday, some birthday, a period if I'm being honest. Yeah, why you been capping about
they're a parent.
You rapping about a whole life.
Oh, cool. I like the play out here. What's interesting is that's the most popular song off the album. Is that his most popular song? No. Well, no, it is not. It is not. It's one of his most popular songs. Probably not even top 5. Probably not even top 10 for me in terms of favorite Yeat songs. It's funny how that happens. Now I know there's singles and shit blows up on TikTok and shit like that. So there's a lot of stuff I'm just not aware of because I very much control the music I hear. I don't listen to the radio. I'm not subject to what other people are listening to. I specifically put shit on, I don't know, shit. Yeah. Interesting. Just interesting, man. Some of the, and again, it's not like it's a bad song or anything like that, but no, there's a lot of other songs I'd rather listen to than that one. That one was like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, sure. Fine. It's fine. Talking some shit. How's you rapping about a whole lie? How you say rapping about these damn drugs you ain't never once tried or ever tried once your whole life? You ruin everything you touch. You're a cancer. Oof. You're not that guy because I'm him. Who is this? Is this about somebody? Let's see. This does not say anything about... Okay. It would also become a staple sound for a substantial amount of videos shared on TikTok. There you go. That's where the fucking numbers are coming from. Right there. I have to admit something. I used to proclaim with great pride and joy that I have literally never been on TikTok. That is no longer the case. I have now been on TikTok one time. I've been on TikTok one time. Somebody sent me a link. It was a clip. It was me. Somebody had taken a clip of me and thrown it up on TikTok. And I guess it was getting a little bit of traction. And I don't even remember what the clip was now. But so I went to TikTok to check it out. And I was there for about 2 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, I'm done. One time. So I should like log that. I should have a log of TikTok time. 2 minutes. And we could see what my overall, my entirety of online screen time with TikTok is as I go through life. I pulled up in a Taka and a helicopter. I'm going nuts. I had a 50 band and I turned it into a honey bun. What's like the food? Oh, a honey bun is slang for a 100 band. Oh, okay. Okay. Honey bun. That's great. Look at the picture. Look. Here, I'll slide this over. You guys can see. It's like a text. So if you're just listening, if you're on MP3, so there's one person texting, trying to cop a feature, bro. How much you charging? A honey bun. And then it's a question mark. And then it's la honey bun. Usually I charge like five honey buns. 5 honey buns. I like honey buns. That's great. Uh-oh. I'm moving the wrong thing. Let's see here. Is my house being broken into, or is that somebody I know?
No, your house is being broken into.
Oh, shit. My house is being broken into. All right. Boys, we got to put all the porn away. Wife came home. Got to hide all the porn videos. Let's keep going. Money's so big. TikTok. Good old TikTok. Uh-oh. I got kissed and everything. Gosh. How embarrassing. This next track is called Deserve It. It's 19. It has 100 million streams, so a little popular here. We got Filthy, Lucrative, Jonah Abram, and Yeat are producing. Here's 19, Deserve It. Not even 2 minutes, so a quick little banger. Got that filthy stamp, got the bell coming in first thing. Hell yeah.
I deserve it, yeah. Caught up my jeweler, got a new chain and that bitch perfect, yeah. Now they bitch full of it, eat me like me first. I got meals on top of meals, I bought a New Year's. Yeah, told them why they told why the hell you got cooked.
What is a Urus? I don't even fucking know. It's a car. Oh, Lamborghini. Okay.
You really know who I am, yeah. Big body got me the limb, yeah. Everything easy a layup, yeah. I spent 10 bands on her bag, band on my shoe, I was chilling right there.
I like this one.
Bitch pulled up, she sucking my dick, got they pin the face like mail.
Jesus Christ, dude. Again. Oh my God. My bitch fell in love with me. We ain't even met. I like this one. I like this more than Money So Big. I like Deserve It more. Watch they tone. Yeah, I like that one. A quick one too. Not even 2 minutes. My bitch pulled up. She's sucking my dick all day. Paint her face like mayo. Shall we read the annotation? Okay, let's read the annotation here. Painting her face means... Painting her face means ejaculating in the lucky woman to be sucking Yeat off's face. Mayo is the same color as semen. I'm so disappointed that there was no mention of using a butter knife to like spread. Oh my God, you guys. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. I don't give a fuck about the gram. I don't really know who I am. I assume he's talking about Instagram there. Or maybe, no, probably the Grammys. The Grammys. Good. I feel like more artists should not give a fuck about the Grammys because the Grammys is a bunch of goddamn bullshit. Bunch of stupid goddamn bullshit. And all you guys do, those of you who care about the Grammys or act like you care, all you do is watch it to either be outraged when they pick wrong or to celebrate the validation you get from them picking right. Like, stop. Just stop. Okay? Stop caring about the Grammys. They're not important. They don't fucking matter. It doesn't mean anything. You don't even know who it is that's making these selections. That they're all fucking anonymous and hidden and kept secret. It's a bunch of goddamn garbage. Garbage. Fucking garbage. Paint her face like mayo. I like Deserve It. That was a great one. All right, here's 20. It's called Can't Change. Sub-Zero's Swizz is the producer, the only producer listed. Dropped it into 20. Can't Change.
Swizz need a pipe.
Swizz need a pipe.
What I did. I feel like I'm running circles trying to speak. When I wake up, I speak calling my phone.
His voice again.
When I open, when I sleep alone, can't trust nobody. That's it.
I like the layer.
I can't trust nobody. That's it. That's it. I can't trust nobody. That's it. I buy a hotel, can't have this bitch. Know where the hell I sleep. I don't lose, bitch. I always win. I can't take defeat. I've been out drugs for a while.
I can't seem to figure it out.
Got my money up, yeah, so it's fucking. I get deep up in that bitch, pull up, yeah, chuckle. And I hit the sand on this bitch. I got tools, I can't decide with this bitch. I got blues, clues about you, kept it selling with this bitch. I just
I like this.
until I got so fucking rich. Yeah, they're seeing me. I can't
Yeah.
relocate, no, this not
Yeah.
CDG. This the hopeless way. When I open, when I sleep alone, can't trust nobody, that's it. That's it. I can't trust nobody, that's it. That's it. I can't trust nobody, that's it. I buy a hotel, can't have this bitch. Know where the hell I sleep. I don't
bought a
lose, bitch, I
hotel.
always win. I can't take defeat.
I like Can't Change. Yes! I was hoping we'd get one more sequence of that. Although we're fading out with it. I like that one. I like Can't Change. I've been on drugs for a while. Can't seem to figure it out. Just little constant. Little hints, man. Constant. And there was the one song, I forget which one. It was a couple tracks prior to this. You got to listen to what I'm saying. I ain't been screaming, but I am shouting. And I feel like he's trying to say that, like, hey, I'm kind of like trying to call out for help. I really need someone to like acknowledge this and hear this and do something about this. I need help. It seems like that. Now, would I feel that way if I had not heard 2093 and as much of a dive into that as he made, this back and forth, the struggle, the fight? I don't know. But just these constant breadcrumbs. Hey, almost like someone like, not a breadcrumb, but like you're asleep at night and someone throwing little pebbles at the window to try to wake you up. Obviously not break the window, but like hit the window to wake you up. It's like that. It's like he's just trying to toss out little signs. I like this song. I like that one. I'm cool with that one. This one's called Callin. This is 21. We're getting very close to the end. Biddy X, number 9, and Snipes are producing. This is another quick one, 2.5 minutes. 21, Callin' Me.
Snipes. 9. Penny X.
Whoa.
I got a lot of bitches calling. I got a lot of labels calling. I got some old friends calling. I got some old bitches calling. I've been in the valleys. I've been in the cane. Got rackies in the mattress. Yeah, I'm gonna switch
Got
the
rackies
side
in the
on side. Don't see the baddest side. I ain't even stepping outside. On my side, on my baddest. Yeah, I heard they heard. Ain't even heard I said. Yeah, broke bitch, leave you on red. There yellow dogs by a bitch with a red. It must have had side of the cool bitch pay. Why didn't the telly of the pills? Why did I got my kids on the bed? I got the kids on the head. I'm in the talk, I little bitch. Yeah, I'm on the hot here again. Yeah, touchdown back on the hex and I'm proud of it. I made a side on them.
A little busy with the hand drum coming in there. Is it a little busy?
Every day they on my heads, I see a mattress. Yeah, tongue gon' switch the side on her side. Don't see the baddest side.
The production, a little busy with the hand drum sound. That part. It's not bad, but it makes it feel cluttered. The sound. It's a cool little sound sequence. I can see why they put it in, but. Shit. There was something I was gonna say, and I done forgot it. My brain broke again. You got some pointers in your face with some boogers on the side. Don't need to tell your ass why. Okay. What? Okay. I got my kids on the bed. I got my kids on her head. Let's read the annotation. Oh, I can't say that. I cannot say that. Okay. I mean, it was fine. Do I like it? Does it deserve a green check mark? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's get the last one. We're almost done. Lying for Fun, final track, bass one. Thank you, Will, and Yeat are producing 5-minute songs. So we'll have to take a break in the middle here. Kids, 22, Lying for Fun.
You can say that shit again, but do you live by it? By that can outside, by the big body. Now I'm living like just how I dreamed about it. You said a lot, but you never told me what you think about it. Yeah, just tell me what you mean. Yeah, just tell me what you see. Yeah.
I like the chilled out tempo.
I say a thing. Yeah. I told you everything gon' be alright. Yeah. I see the light. I see that light flash in the corner of my eye. I already told you this, but I had to tell you twice. This a dangerous lifestyle. Every day I wrote it.
This is a dangerous lifestyle. Isn't that the name of the next album coming out? I think so. Yeat has a sigil of his stage name on his right arm, a symbol used in magic. Presumably charged as a wealth or success sigil associated with the name. He credits his success to the spell put on the tattoo. Linked with the devil, I told him I just need a signature, need his autograph. I ain't never sold my soul, but I just donated it to you. I just tatted all that shit on me, then it happened. Bitch, it's too true. And he mentioned something like that in a previous song on this album too. Something about getting the demon tattooed on him, and then all of a sudden everything blew up. It's got a... I've heard other stories like that about different bands and shit like that. And, you know, my religious belief is that, I mean, who knows? Really, that's ultimately, who knows? And I was actually thinking the other day, you know, in terms of my beliefs of that, okay, all of this is basically a dream. All of this is one. All of this is God. Existence is God. There is no external God. And so the existence that we perceive is basically just a dream. But what's interesting about that is in that dream, you could still have a construct of other gods. You could still, in that dream, go to heaven or go to hell and then wake up. Maybe. You know, like, who knows? Who knows? So it's, you know, some of these things that people talk about, like with, you know, signing their soul to the devil and all that kind of shit. And then all of a sudden, here comes everything. Interesting. And who knows, right? Like, how many people have sold their soul to the devil and gotten nothing? We don't really hear those stories very often, right? It just doesn't seem to work as well in terms of a story. But there you go. Also, it has a picture of the tattoo. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to slide the window over to show you. Oh, shit. I see there's a part 2 coming. I'm curious to see where the song goes. Because right now, it's fine. It's cool.
Just tell me what you mean. Just tell me what you see. I won't say a thing. Every one of my brothers on the team.
going backwards right now. I'll know when I edit later today because I can play it backwards. And it'll probably go trippy.
You must have thought I was dying. I got that big, but I got that rest and they sit in the trunk.
Here comes the bell
Run around
again.
town with a whole lot of garbage and habits of fine. How much I put out the hits, I take a purpose of fine. You get a hand of that shit, I know your ass was slump. Follow, I got some twist that carry, I got size on the mind. How am I gonna go carry? I got a size on the trunk. Yeah, all of my money insane, I don't even know how to bluff. I got a brand new chain, ooh, that's tough. I got a brand new chain, ooh, that's tough. This is a whole lot of lights, yeah. I'm on a whole nother level, I'm on a whole nother height.
I kind of like the back half here.
Recording like Kendall, yeah, all they do bite, yeah. How many guys? A whole life.
Huh. That's interesting. Every time I took a step back, I got closer. Every time I was on the edge, I jumped over. And so with the first one, step back, I got closer. Like, I feel like the way I would interpret that is every time I stepped further away from family, friends, whatever, I got closer to this other dark thing. Every time I was on the edge, I jumped over. Why can't you just be yourself? If you're not a lame, don't you got nothing to hide? Yeah, right. Yeat advocates a philosophy of radical self-acceptance. Yeah, radical. Free from his fetters of insecurity, Yeat criticizes those who have failed to accept themselves. The only personal quality one should be ashamed of is being a lame. I wouldn't word it that way, but yes, I agree. Huh. Well, came into this wanting a fun listen. Didn't want to have to worry about lyrics. I didn't want to have to do a whole lot of thinking. Still took an hour album and turned it into a 2-hour reaction, as I tend to do. That was cool. I feel like I really enjoy this album. I like it quite a bit. There's some songs fine, whatever, kind of skip over. I won't say which ones. Well, should I not? I don't know. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. That's one thing I'm really trying to actively do is the things that I feel are important and not do what I don't feel is important. And I just don't really care about ranking songs or saying what is better than the other and all that kind of stuff. Now, that being said, now I'm going to say I like current Yeat more. It's really a both. I like this album, and I like what Yeat's doing now. It's fun to hear the evolution and the change, especially vocally. I think vocally now, Yeat sounds stronger, more comfortable, more confident. I feel like he executes these different voices better. I think he's just like I've said a couple times already, just a more refined version of this. Still doing this. I like this. But the current stuff, he's just better at it. He does it with more skill. He's had more practice. And I think it shines through. But this was a good listen. What was the one I really liked? I really liked Swerved It, Into Yaya, Into You, and Then You Could Tell. Those three were fucking bangers. Trendy Ray was cool. I remember that one. Hey. Remember being surprised by how much I enjoyed Hey and how little streams it's got. I don't remember Told You. I've got a check mark next to it. Wasn't really, Money So Big is cool, but okay. Like, I don't really understand why that one blew up, but it did. So there you go. Deserve It. That's another thing too, right? I tend to criticize Yeat on the length of his albums. I don't need 60, 70, 75 minutes of Yeat. And that's not like a disrespect thing, but it's basically what happens is, specifically for me with this kind of music, 30, 40 minutes, okay, I'm good. That itch has been scratched, But like, Just like I'm sitting here baffled that Money So Big is by far the biggest one, and the song I almost like the most has the fewest streams. It's got to be so hard as an artist to try and anticipate what's going to be popular and what isn't. And so the strategy of, well, don't make a long album, just put the best ones on there. Sure, but what if the song I think isn't the best is the one that actually blows up? And I'm sure, I bet every artist out there has had an experience where the song they thought was going to be the big one did nothing. And the song they thought was a throwaway blew up. I bet so many artists have had that experience. So it's just hard to figure out what the fuck the audience is going to do. Rokstar stayed the same. I remember liking Stayed the Same quite a bit. Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking cool. I am a Yeat fan. I am a fan of Yeat. Which in itself is a little odd just because from what I understand, well, let me rephrase that. I don't know shit. Let's start there. I don't know shit. But I remember seeing like some Saturday Night Live skit where it was like a panel talking about hip hop and the music and the culture, and then it's fucking whatever his name is, and some other dude is like Yeat. So the whole panel is black people, and then it's God, what's that fucking guy's name? I can't remember his name. A couple of skinny white dudes dressed up all crazy, talking about the Yeat. You gotta get the Yeat. So I kind of, from that impression, or from that little skit, I get the impression that hip hop in general probably doesn't really have the strongest, positive feelings about Yeat. But I don't know, man. I think it's fucking cool. Like when I think about Rage and what people say about Rage and why they like Rage, this mood, this vibe. We don't give a fuck about the lyrics. It's all about everything else. One thing I do like about Yeat is what he does with his flow. He'll fucking change his flow. He'll change his voice, changes the delivery style. Like, I really like the versatility he pumps out with his voice. He makes his voice part of the music. And I think that's great. I would like a little bit more interesting lyrics. But there's a lot of things I would like in life. Yeah. So there you go. Wish in one hand and do whatever else in the other. Right? That was fun. That was a fun listen. I'm glad I finally sat down with it. I'm glad I waited too, because I started talking about Rebel, and I'm not gonna make any comparisons because they're very different. Yeat is different from SD Kid, different from Cardi, different from fucking Kenny Mason. They're all different. And yeah, there's some similarities, of course. There's similarities across so many artists, whatever. But for whatever reason, man, Yeat just works for me. I have enjoyed a good chunk of the Yeat I've heard. And again, even Lifestyle, it wasn't like it was bad. I enjoyed a lot of the songs, but I just kind of got bored. It felt repetitive. Wasn't really into it. Anyway. All right, y'all. Well, there you go. I will say that next week I am going to listen to Vespertine by Bjork. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a huge fan base crossover there between the Yeat and Bjork fan bases. I don't think there's a lot of Venn diagram layover there. I'm going to do that for next week. It feels like a good cold weather Christmas time type album from what people have said. And I'm going to try and hit up. I still want to do the Lux album by Rosalia. I want to listen to that with my wife. Might be able to make that happen. But that's going to round out the year. Yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.